The music world was shocked. Irv Gotti, a name synonymous with hip-hop's golden era, was gone. His influence on the genre was immeasurable. At just 54 years old, the legend left behind a legacy that redefined the genre. His contributions will be remembered for generations. Born Irving Lorenzo, Gotti's journey started in Hollis, Queens. This neighborhood played a crucial role in shaping his musical aspirations. This place is known as a breeding ground for hip-hop legends. The streets of Queens have birthed many iconic figures in the music industry. Gotti's entry into the music industry wasn't glamorous. He started from the bottom, working tirelessly to make a name for himself. He started as a DJ. Spinning records at local parties, he began to understand the pulse of the audience. But he had bigger dreams. He envisioned a future where he would be at the helm of the music industry. He wanted to shape the sound of hip-hop. His ambition was to create music that would resonate with millions. He saw the potential in young artists. Gotti believed in nurturing raw talent and giving them the tools to succeed. He knew he could give them a platform. His vision was to create opportunities for those who had the passion but lacked the resources. Gotti's hustle couldn't be contained. He was relentless in his pursuit of success, often working late into the night. He climbed the ranks at Def Jam Recordings. Here he honed his skills and learned the intricacies of the music business. He learned the ins and outs of the industry. This knowledge would prove invaluable in his future endeavors. He understood the power of artist development. Gotti knew that nurturing talent was key to long-term success, but Gotti was more than just an executive. He was a visionary with a deep love for music. He had an ear for talent. Gotti could identify potential in artists that others might overlook. He could spot a hit from a mile away. His instincts were rarely wrong, and his track record proved it. This combination of business savvy and musical instinct would be his recipe for success. It set him apart in a competitive industry. It wouldn't be long before he made his own mark on the industry. His influence was undeniable and far-reaching. This is where the story of Murder Inc. begins. A new chapter in hip-hop history was about to be written. In the late 1990s, a new sound was taking over the airwaves. It was a time of musical revolution, where genres were blending and boundaries were being pushed. It was the sound of Murder Inc. Records, a label that would soon become synonymous with success and innovation in the music industry. Gotti, along with his brother Chris, founded the label. They had a vision, a dream to create something that would leave a lasting impact. They wanted to create a powerhouse for hip-hop and R&B, a label that would nurture talent and produce hits. Murder Inc. wasn't just a label, it was a movement, a cultural phenomenon that resonated with millions. It represented a shift in the culture, a new wave of music that spoke to the streets and the youth. The label's roster was filled with raw talent, artists who were ready to take the world by storm. Artists like Ja Rule, Ashanti, Lloyd and Charlie Baltimore became household names, dominating the airwaves and charts. Murder Inc. dominated the charts, consistently producing hit after hit. Their music was a blend of hard-hitting hip-hop beats and infectious R&B melodies, a combination that was irresistible. It was music for the streets and the clubs, a soundtrack for a generation. The label's success wasn't just about the music, it was about creating a brand, an identity that fans could connect with. It was about the image, the style, and the attitude that came with it. Gotti understood the power of branding. He knew that to stand out you had to be more than just music. He cultivated a gritty, street-smart persona for the label. It resonated with audiences, making Murder Inc. a force to be reckoned with. At the heart of Murder Inc.'s success were two artists, Ashanti and Ja Rule. Ashanti, with her sweet vocals and undeniable charm, became the princess of R&B. Her collaborations with Ja Rule on hits like Always on Time and Mesmerize defined an era. Ja Rule was the tough-talking, streetwise rapper who brought the heat. His gritty lyrics and undeniable charisma made him a star. Together, Ashanti and Ja Rule were unstoppable. They ruled the charts, they won awards, they became icons, their chemistry was undeniable, their music was the soundtrack to a generation. They were the king and queen of Murder Inc. Their success cemented Gotti's status as a hitmaker. Section 4, Beyond Murder Inc., Collaborations and Controversies. Gotti's influence extended beyond Murder Inc. He collaborated with some of the biggest names in music. Jay-Z, Nas, DMX. Gotti had worked with them all. He had a knack for bringing out the best in artists. He pushed them to be their most creative selves. He wasn't afraid to take risks. This boldness sometimes landed him in hot water. Gotti's career wasn't without controversy. He was a target of investigations. He faced legal battles. But through it all, he remained a force in the industry. He never backed down from a challenge. He always stayed true to his vision. Gotti's resilience only solidified his legendary status. Section 5. A legacy cemented, Gotti's enduring impact. Irv Gotti's legacy is complex and multifaceted. He was a visionary. He was a risk-taker. He was a survivor. His journey through the music industry was filled with both triumphs and challenges, but he always emerged stronger. He left an indelible mark on the music industry. His innovative approach to producing and promoting music set new standards. Gotti's influence can still be felt today. His work continues to inspire new generations of artists and producers. His impact on hip-hop is undeniable. He was instrumental in bringing hip-hop to the mainstream, making it a global phenomenon. He helped shape the sound of a generation. His collaborations with artists created timeless hits that still resonate today. He gave a platform to countless artists. Many of today's biggest names owe their start to Gotti's belief in their potential. He created a legacy that will never be forgotten. His contributions to music and culture are etched in history. Industry peers like Lear Cohen remember Gotti as a creative soldier. His relentless drive and passion were unmatched. His Grammy win for Ashanti's Rock With You, Aw Baby, solidified his place in music history. It was a testament to his talent and vision. Irv Gotti may be gone, but his music, his vision, and his impact on the game will live on forever. His spirit continues to influence the industry. He was a true icon. His achievements and contributions have left an everlasting imprint. He was a hip-hop legend. He was Irv Gotti. His name will forever be synonymous with the golden era of hip-hop.